I think I just designed my way free of my old job. I think I did it. I think I'm free, bruh. I think I'm fucking free. 16 years remodeling houses, installing bathrooms in people's houses, fixing drywall, painting, all that shit, remodeling. Good money, make 15 grand a week, 1 week, and then have 2 weeks off. I mean, who would complain about that? Kind of stupid, but I'm complaining about it, bro, because I've always seen myself like investing year over year into something and then at some point like becoming free because of my yearly investment. The problem with the remodeling business is, what you get a slow time in your schedule, which happens every year. Sometimes it's a couple weeks, sometimes it's a couple months, sometimes it's the whole year is slow. But it happens, and when that happens, you pretty much lose like your whole crew. They have to work, so they go find work elsewhere, and then all of a sudden things pick back up, and you get all these jobs, and it's like, yo, where's my crew at? I got to build a crew from scratch again, and for 16 years I've been doing that, and it literally feels like starting over every year. So it's not been a great experience. I mean, I did enjoy the money and the freedom that it gave me, and of course, I built a skill set that's valuable as hell. But I've been thinking, how do I make money online? And I've been thinking about that for years. And for the most part, I really haven't done shit. But this month I did. And I'm excited because it looks like it's going to fucking work. What? It looks like I designed my way into a new business to where I never have to go pop tiles or install tiles again. Like, I never have to go do a job site. I never have to go do another estimate, bro. I'm fucking stoked. All right, so let me show you what's going on. All right. So, it ain't no secret that, there's a lot of ways of making money in every trade. You could be the boss, you could be the employee, you could be the salesperson, you could be the installer. Why that's relevant is because I've found a way of like using the skill set that I have, the ability of being able to like design things and build things and understand construction. And what I did was I just decided to like use that in a different way. Instead of like physically going to people's projects and doing them, I am now selling books on how to build certain things. And who would have thought that that would work? But it's fucking working, bro. So I'm not going to give you like my exact secret sauce, but I'm going to show you like what's been going on online, and I'm going to show you some sales, okay? So for the last, well, let's start back a little farther. So let's start this whole year. This year, I'll show you. This is my Etsy store, and hang on. So this is my Etsy store, and as you can see, the beginning of the year is here. Didn't really have much going on here. Not much at all. I did write a book last year on how to build something, and this is kind of a test I started last year, and I ran it all year long, and it did pretty decent. Let me show you how the first book went. All time. So I launched it in November 2024, and I just kind of, like I said, this was an experiment. I didn't even know if this was going to work. I launched it in 2024, and I let it pretty much play out all year, and I was pleasantly surprised that like I ended up making like $3,000 on this one book in this year, this first year of experimental. So this is last month when I decided to pour more energy into it. So we went from, I mean, this is just insane growth. 1 month, let me go to orders here. This will show you a little more accurately. So like, yeah, the first year, dude, I had some good months, on that first experimental book. May 2025, I got 22 orders. It's not bad. Definitely not anything you live off of, but like, okay, so let's zoom in a little bit now to what I'm actually talking about. So like this, let's go to 1 month, or last 30 days. And this is definitely cutting off some orders over here, but as you can tell, like things have been going good, bro. This is the last 30 days since pretty much since I started this project to see if I could make this more substantial income. And man, it's been going well. So like nonstop orders every single day. And this may not be like insanely impressive, but you got to think, guys, I'm a fucking rookie, bro. I'm a rookie. I really didn't know what I was doing here when I first launched these products. And look at how they've done 82 orders in 30 days. That's $2,000. Y'all, I paid my mortgage with that. How fucking cool is that? I am like literally not going to have to go back to remodeling. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. So like this month, we're only 8 days in, and we're already got 25 orders, man. $700 in revenue. Now I know that may not seem like a lot of money, but it kind of is, y'all. It's only 8 days into this month, and I'm up $720 in book sales, and it's a digital product. Like I don't literally have to do anything when them sales come in. I don't have to hit a button. I don't have to ship a product. I don't have to do shit. Those orders just come in no matter where I'm at. I could be in the shower. I could be sleeping. Many times I wake up to 2 or 3 orders, man. It's fucking awesome because these things are selling around the world. So while you're sleeping, you know, some guy in Poland is like looking at my digital plans and my book. So man, you know, I hope that this just inspires someone because I spent way too much time like thinking about this and how to break free and all this shit. And you know, the truth is like I could have been doing this all last year. I could have been free long time ago, man. Problem is I just didn't believe in myself enough and I didn't experiment enough, you know. I like to look at it this way, like you're sitting on a fishing dock, you're trying to catch fish, right? That's the metaphor, right? We're all just trying to be successful in life here. But let's say the metaphor, you're sitting on a dock, you're trying to catch fish. How many fishing lines do you have out? How many hooks do you have out? How good is your bait? Like what spot are you in? Like you got a lot of like experiment, dude. You got to put a lot of hooks out there because you don't know what's going to work. Like I got 54 listings on my Etsy store and 4 of them are doing particularly well. The other 50 are not doing well. So if I had only put, you know, 3 listings out, I never would have figured out what them 4 hero listings are. And we're just getting started, y'all. So I don't know if this inspired you in any way. Give me a follow, give me a subscribe. I plan on making more videos, try to upload daily. We'll see. I'm going to try to do it for at least 30 days straight. And this is going to be my Etsy series. There will be other series because I like to do other things and I plan on making videos about them. So if this intrigued you in any way, or if you have any questions, just leave a comment, man. Let's get the conversation rolling here. Us construction guys, bro, we gotta work together, you know. We gotta see what's coming. Like AI is coming. Think about that. AI is coming and it's gonna, you know, offset all of these white collar people. And the last like industries that are going to be affected by AI are probably the construction industries, the trade work. But that doesn't mean that there's not going to be an effect. Like the effect is going to be that all of these white collar people are going to flood to the trades. Like they're going to flood to the trades. And so there's going to just be a lot more competition. And when there's a lot of competition, guys, what happens? The price gets driven down to lower and lower. And it's just going to become harder and harder to compete. You know, I've been noticing on Facebook, like I, you know, used to comment on people looking for contractors on their posts and looking for recommendations. And used to have to compete with like, I don't know, maybe 15 comments max. But now it's like if someone posts that type of shit on Facebook, there'll be 150 comments and they'll shut the comments off. Like there's so many hungry contractors out there. Like y'all got to establish a side hustle so that you're not so reliant on the, you know, the waves of what's coming, bro. Like AI is a black swan event. You know, we don't know. Think of all the truck drivers, bro, that are gonna flood into the trade industry. Like we're cooked. You gotta get ahead of this ball. So if you're interested in like learning more about Etsy and how digital products work, just leave me a comment, man. We can talk about it. All right, y'all. Hope you enjoyed the video. Later.